Right here. I'm at my man Erky Turkey's place, and we got this live stream all set up. Let me know if the audio's good. Let me know if you can hear me through the audio. Let me know if everything's alright. Shout out from wherever you're from. Don't know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're watching this from. And most importantly, let me know who got robbed and who got smacked in the face. That's going to be the most important thing. And then meanwhile, we're going to look at a few highlights. So I've written down a few highlights that I really enjoyed, to be honest with you guys. And we're going to be looking at this from a Coach Sambo perspective. Your online B-boy coach looking for that pure B-boy gold, as we might say. So yeah, shout out where you guys from. What's good? Super B, shout out to you. Ayani got robbed. Ayani might have gotten, she might have gotten robbed. Yeah. We'll see that in a minute. Germany representing Maxim Tanz. I'm watching this from my bed in Germany. Willkommen in Germany. I like Germans. Zambia, Dance Revolution. Nice. All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the BC1. Let's see what we got right here. So let's just check out a few highlights. I'm still getting used to the live stream flow, and it's kind of new to me. Really looking forward to use this live stream platform to take everything to that next level. Like even teaching, instead of having tutorials, I could do like live streams and watch you guys and give feedback, so you guys can take everything to the next level with me as we proceed during this live stream era. So yeah, first up, the first thing I wanted to talk about personally is how Shigekix's first round affects everything. Because the first thing I told myself when I watched Shigekix start this battle right here was, the guy's like a bulldozer, man. He's like a pit bull let loose. You know what I mean? Like, when you put a pit bull and you lock him up somewhere where it's dark and you lock him in there for a week and then you set him loose. That's the feeling I got when I looked at Shigekix's first round. And that means a lot because, it sets the standard and it sets the mood and it sets the images that the judges form around that person. You see how we just started and opened that battle like it's practice. I've been through this. I know what to do. I've been here, been there, done this, done that. And that head spin tap to like a chair flare with a good bounce. I love that bounce in there, man. So this was definitely one of the highlights, was Shigekix's first round. And, definitely that power. Kit Karam answered with a good set. However, you probably seen Kid Karam better as well. Like, I don't know, maybe he was under a lot of pressure. Maybe he hasn't been training. You know what I mean? Like, I love the guy, but there was a little bit more preparedness with Shigekix. And that gave him like some kind of extra confidence for him to really get in there and really get in Karam's kind of face, you know what I mean? With his sets, and I'm not saying he's really getting into his face, but the way he's bringing out his sets is, you see the preparation. You see, even just by looking at Shigekix's Instagram, personally for me, you can just see the dedication, the daily habit, the daily routine of being in this b-boy game. And, because the guy is taking stuff very seriously, he did slip up there. I am going to be honest. He did get a little slipperoo right there. But, the first two rounds, they were just so strong. And Kit Karam had some strong rounds as well. But I'm just going to say, he had these real little slip-ups. And then he had a bigger slip-up, slipping from the stage. But, he'll be back. He'll be back. I do believe Shigekix lost so much over the years. He's been doing a lot of big competitions, but he rarely won big competitions. But now he had enough. And this Corona thing, y'all saw how he smashed that wall in with the flare practice at home. Like, he's tired, man. He's tired, and he's taking every chance he's got to just like smack in there. So, a really good start right here in this live stream is just talking about the fact that, he came strong the first round, showing that he's prepared and he did his homework and he did his practice. And then eventually he just made it all the way through to the final and just won the jam. So basically what I'm trying to say right here is, first impressions, my friends. First impressions. And you can't fake a first impression. You gotta be ready, man. Yo, and Kid Karam right here, I actually put this down as a highlight. It's what Kid Karam is saying right here when he goes to Amjad and he starts talking about, how he did and it was kind of hard. He speaks the absolute truth. Listen to this.
How was it the first time BC1? How do you feel? It's crazy, man. It's not like you imagine. On the stage, it's much harder than practice. No matter where you are, it's very hard on that stage, man. Like, you just get lost in it. So, it's really hard. It's really heavy, but it's my first time. It's an experience. I didn't
Bless
do
him.
as I wanted to. I lost control.
Bless him. Look at him. Look at him. How humble. Like, if I was there, and I would have trained my ass off for it, I would have been almost aggressive in the camera. Like, fuck this and fuck that. Oh, I can't swear on the live stream. Anyways, what he just said right there, the truth, my friends, the truth behind what he just said right there is, I bet there's a lot of upcoming B-boys, new generation B-boys and B-girls that are watching my videos in this channel. And the thing is, you cannot imagine how true the things he said are. Because, I don't know if that was good English, but anyways, you practice hard. You think sometimes you practice hard. The moment you hit that stage, and the pressure's on, and you got to do those full rounds, 3, and it's got to be 100% clean. You know what I mean? Like, you got to make sure that your practice sessions are on another level if you want to be at ease on a stage like this, performing your absolute best. All right, so let me know if you agree with all of that. I might not be watching the chat, all that, but, Shigeki's dominated BC1 QZ. That's right. There was no competition for Shigekicks. People on the internet are harsh, man. Like, gonna be honest with you guys, I was watching the live chat during the BC1, and people were like, putting thumbs downs, but not like 3 or 4, they were just spamming with the thumbs down and stuff. Like, yo, internet is a rough place to be in, man. I think Ayani got robbed. Yo, don't worry. If you think somebody got robbed, just let it all out. Here on Coach Sambo's YouTube channel, you're all at ease. You're all home. There are no political connections right here. It's just pure hip hop and just be yourself, man. So if you think somebody got robbed, that's your opinion and you're free to say that that's your opinion. So, yo, Kilakoya, talking about robberies, talking about robberinos. The thing what I like about Kilakoya is, bro, this guy, like, first of all, there's no rush with Kilakoya. He manages to keep it, at a good pace, but yet you don't feel the rush and you don't feel the stress, which is definitely in your advantage in battling, especially in such a battle with a lot of pressure right there. I did like Firo. Today, but, as a B-boy, that knows Vero for a long time, I could have, was looking for a little bit more freshness. But, the value of what Vero does is so high. It's how do I say it? It's so high that, it comes to smaller details with this level of battle. And to be honest, I'm going to be honest about my opinion, how much I love Vero. That's for sure. I was kind of leaning towards Kilakoya for this one. I don't know if you agree with me. Let me know if you agree with me. And the thing is that Kilakoya cleanness is something that we all have to learn from him. You know, the way he does a thread and kind of gets like a freeze out of these threads sometimes. You know, the way he stops for just, you know, a fraction of a second. And it continues. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tap, 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 tap. You know, and he knows when to hold the moment, but not too long, and actually in a very professional way. And that kind of, for me personally, that felt so refreshing when looking at him. And he had these like amazing effects in his moves. Also, a very small thing I want to touch on right here. You know, I don't know if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, then you let me know in the comment. But I believed that Kilakoya was feeling his moves more than Vero. Like, I don't know. It was like when Kilakoya did this move, he did it, and then he had this pride of, you know, yeah, that's my move. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's my move. That's the way I felt when I was looking at the dude. And kind of like Pharaoh kind of like rushed through it in a way. Not that much. Like, he's still dancing at a very, very high level. But I did have that slight feeling that Kilakoya was really expressing and showing his art in a different way. And that's why I kind of had like a feeling for Kilakoya. Anyway, you know, so much high level, so much complicated stuff. So much content in these sets. You know, like, oh, it's so fresh what he just did right there. The little thread underneath with the legs right there. See if we can get another few examples. See that hold, that freeze. And these were a lot of different freezes right here. And every freeze was kind of like, it stopped. It stopped. You know, a lot of people do these freezes. They go boom, 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 boom. There's no real stop. They just switch in between positions. Right here, we really get those clean stops right there. So, sick battle. I was kind of like hoping, I was like putting my money on Kilakoya for this one. But Vera took it. You know, and it's all high level anyways. You know, it's all good. So, yeah. Let me know in the live chat if you guys agree or don't agree. You know, let me know who got robbed. Let me know who didn't get robbed. And, you know, if you want to get, you know, if you want beef with the judges, I'll be happy to, you know, present you a platform right here on Coach Sambo's YouTube channel for you to, I don't know, challenge them online or something. You know, it's all good with me, just as long as we keep the hip-hop train moving, baby. That's what it's all about. All right, so right after Kilakoya versus Vero, Lil Zoo, very, very talented guy. I love Lil Zoo. You know why? He makes me think of like a cannibal. You know, if imagine, you know, there would be a zombie apocalypse, and you know, all these BC1 athletes had to be locked up in that BC1 arena, and there would be no more food. Lil Zoo would be the first guy to become a cannibal. Start eating up, you know, one of those people right there. So this battle for me, it was all right. I just gotta say I did prefer the highlight of Lil Zoo. I think he did something like with an inverted freeze. I wrote down something. Yeah, he did like a 90 and then stopped in this inverted freeze. Let me see if we can just, I'm still learning this live stream thing, so I might find a better way to show and display videos on my live stream, of course. I'm just not sure if that freeze, I want to see what he actually did, and I want to break it down for you guys. I think it was the first round. I'm not sure. This might just be his first round right here. Oh, it's the second round. So, you know, besides the highlight that I hope we're going to see in a minute, I do believe, you know, both of these guys, even I do think Philip was pretty, you know, he was really fresh. But I do think stamina was a problem with both these guys, especially when you just looked at Shigeki's. Gonna be honest, you know, stamina was kind of on the hard, more difficult side, if you know what I mean. So let's just look at, so what he does is he drops down with with like a sweep, or how I like to call it to my students. You know, there's so many different names. I like to call it the American go down, even though it might not even be American. But I do believe it probably originated in America. It looks like a old school New York City go down. So he does like this American go down with like a sweep or a coffee grinder. Hits is 90 freeze, because that's how I like to talk about it. There's like the inverted freeze, which is like this what we call the 16-handed freeze. Oh, this is gonna get complex right here. But anyway, he goes into the turtle freeze that you traditionally do for these combos. All right, let me hit the slow-mo right here. Right on time. I hit that slow-mo. I hit that pause button right on time. And let's play it super slow-mo, bro. Let's look at that stuff, man. So yeah. Boom, a little burneroo. I'm making a video on burns, by the way, guys. It's gonna be like a 25, 30-minute video with all possible burns, possibilities with burns. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be, I hope I might get it done by next week. Not gonna promise anything. All right, so a little zoom with the slow motion right here. All right, so let's look at that. American go down. Style, bringing this style. American go down with the coffee grinder. Oh, no. All right, sorry, guys. I'll tell you exactly what he does right here. Let me tell you exactly what he does. He drops down with the coffee grinder. Enters with the inverted freeze. So the freeze, I don't know if you watched my tutorials, but the freeze most people don't use for like their windmill or their halo or whatever. Inverted freeze. Pushes himself up to 90, catches it again in that inverted freeze, sticks it all day long. Like, no joke. Like, look how long, even with the slow-mo, it's like, I never saw him stick it that long. It was like, luck, maybe a little luck right there. Anyways, definitely the highlight of that battle right there. Loved it. But then both of them kind of got a little tired. I'm not saying I can do it myself, but looking at Shiga kicks, you know what I mean. He was ready for that stuff. All right, so moving on. We have Echo. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Best move, pack. You're damn right. Yo, that air chair, that pack air chair was insane, brothers and sisters. Yo, shout me out. Where you from? Yo, we got like 75 people watching. Where the hell are you guys from? And what do you guys like about breakdancing? Tell me that. When did you start at breakdancing? Who's your favorite b-boy? What are your favorite breakdance sneakers? All right, so I want to move on to pack right there, man. So at the end of this battle, it was kind of awkward because it was like they finished, and you can really feel how empty the location is. But let's be honest, all right? There's no crowd. There's no hype. People are watching on the internet, but in the moment itself, when there's no crowd like that, what makes it dope, if you ask me, is it becomes really personal, because it's just you and Alkali, little pack, or whoever's in front of you, and then the judges. Like, there's no crew members in the back. There's no crowd that prefers that person or that person. It's really personal. So kind of like, if we're talking about raw b-boying, underground b-boying, this is kind of like, how dope it could be. It's just one-on-one, you and me personally, and let's just get it done. We got these judges, that's all. I'm not here to impress any girls. I'm not here to impress my favorite b-boys. I'm just here to smoke you. It gives you kind of that vibe, which I personally kind of love. And people could be complaining, oh, there's no crowd, it's whack, it's this, it's that. But you gotta look for the positive things in the negative things, my friends. Like, you gotta learn how to do that. And I think this online stuff is pretty much the way it's going for at least a year. So you better get used to it, and you better try and find that motivation in there, man. All right, so Pac, what you got, my brother? Well, we know what you already did, but we're just gonna watch that again. See if I can skip 10 seconds right here. No, we don't have that option. Okay, no problème. Do we have anyone from France? Il y a des Français dans la place? Ou il y a des gens qui parlent français dans la place? Vous êtes là? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ça gaze ou quoi? Ça gaze? Yeah, I'm just speaking a little French right here, just making all the French people feel at home here on Coach Sambo's YouTube channel. Don't forget to smash that like button. Smash, just help out. It helps out. And I really hope you guys are going to enjoy these live streams because, we've figured shit out to do these live streams. And, I got a lot of ideas for these live streams. I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. So Al-Khalil, if you ask me, Al-Khalil in this round, I told everyone Al-Khalil's going to win this. I was kind of rooting for him before it actually even started. But then this round kind of showed it kind of like, I was listening to Crazy Legs and I kind of, acknowledged with a lot of things he said, Crazy Legs really calmed down over the years, which I like because I kind of like, I think he's talking a lot of sense, but he says it did miss a little bit of passion. And Pac right there, one-handed halo to a spinning air chair with 170% balance. Yo, extra balance. Straight out of France, really killed that opening round. And that beautiful beat kill right there. Yo, gotta be honest, man. I personally, even though I was rooting for Al-Khalil in the beginning after I saw that first round of Pac, I'm a big fan of Pac. I love the way he, he gets in there, really gets into that music. I love it. That's how I teach a lot of air flares, but trust me, I love that. I love it when people get into the music. And if you can add some air flares on top of that, be my guest. But yeah, I kind of like, well, I'm not going to say, Pac got robbed, but, I kind of like preferred him a little bit better. Let me know if you agree. Pac Ismail, ouais, shout out to Ismail representing it. Pac first energy. Yes, his energy was crazy, man. Make vive la France. Yeah, we got a lot of French people in here. I'm from Mexico. The b-boys that inspire me are Punisher, Demon, both from France. Gino and Anao. I don't know who these last two guys are, but they might be like these Brazilian legends that you see in the Style 2 Off videos from way back. We got my man Abd Samad Boo Boo. He says he's from Linkeroever. Yo, shout out to you, my brother. You see, right there, Al-Khalil, you know what I mean? That's not the Al-Khalil we know of. And that's not the Al-Khalil that I was kind of like voting for or rooting for in the beginning. It lacked a little bit of passion for me. See that ending? It's not, the way he walked away. He was like kind of stumbling a little bit. But respect and love, you know what I mean? He made it through, though. He almost won the goddamn event. But anyways, Pac was feeling it. A little bit on the short side. So, let's just be honest when it comes to like short rounds. Let's be honest. Let's be really honest. Like, Pac is an amazing b-boy. But is he a prepared b-boy? I see a lot of his signatures right here. Beautiful signatures. Well executed. But, I'm going to be going into depth in all of this kind of stuff on my YouTube channel throughout the months and the years that are going to be following. But, when you are preparing for a competition, you got to be prepared. And some people prepare like this, and some people prepare like that. But at the end of the day, you got to be prepared. You know what I mean? And saying you're going to get prepared or just relying on short signature moves, when you're really put to the test on such a stage like that, it's not going to be enough, especially if you're up against, let's say, an Al-Khalil that's dropping, like Crazy Legs said it, he's dropping move after move after move. He's throwing, maybe 60, 70 different moves with complex transitions in one round. And then if Pac comes in and he answers with 3 or maybe even like 2 signatures, a little bit of dance in between, it just doesn't fill up the gap enough. And I'm a fan of short rounds. Don't get me wrong. I love short rounds. I love, 30 round, or not 30 round battles. Let's say 10 round battles, short rounds, but quality rounds. I love that. But BC1 is not that kind of format. It's 3 rounds. Well, this year it's 3 rounds. You got to bring 3 rounds of quality, my friend. Yeah. So I think that was it for the first round, I guess. So what we're going to do, because this live stream is turning out a little longer than I would expect, probably going to go straight to the final right now in a few minutes. Let me know if you're enjoying this. I got to plug my laptop in really quick. Let me know if you're enjoying this. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what tutorials you want me to make next. Yo, I'm writing so much stuff right now in combo with these live streams. Bro, I told y'all from the start, I want to take this b-boy shit to that next level. Anyway, enjoy Pretty Crazy Legs right there as I plug in my laptop. So yeah, you guys enjoying the chat? Let me just read right here what you guys are saying. The whole greetings from Cyprus. Cyprus, greetings to you. If Pak's round were a little longer, then he would have won. Let me correct you right there. Won. But his stamina was a problem. I wonder why his stamina is a problem. But everything comes in, stamina might go down, but character might go up. You know what I mean? That ghetto character might go up. You know what I'm saying? Ismail. Shout out to Ismail, man. Ismail, we battled way back from Football, and c'est toi, non? Yeah, c'est toi. Ismail from Football, and he was in Pokemon for a while as well. Yes, exact. Red Bull, c'est en préparation où il faut mettre tout. I hope you guys are, I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Anyways, you might just learn French right here on Coach Sambo's YouTube channel. Taitsuki looked like a boss in the background. Yeah, hey, smash the like button if you saw Taitsuki in the background somewhere. All right. Hey, and I want to give a big shout out to, all the people subscribing to my channel and all that. All right, so let's move on to the breakdancing final. Hey, if you want me to cover like the B-girl battles as well in a separate stream, just let me know in the comments after this video, after this is all done. Okay, I think I passed. All right, let's just look at the final together. I saw it, but I was like doing the preps for this online stuff. So I didn't get to see it really as well. So let's just watch it live here together. Shout out to all the people subscribed, people that are supporting my channel and all that. I can't tell you how important it is for me because, if you kind of like watch my videos for a while, I am teaching a lot. I'm coaching. This is like, it's what I do, man. It's what I do. And, getting all these positive messages and feedback, it just motivates me so much more to keep on pushing. And I've got so much stuff ready to like throw out there on the internet. Just got to find the time to like really get it done. But trust me, I'll get there. I'll get there. All right, so final. Shiggy Kicks versus Alkalil. How many rounds? 3 rounds, 2 rounds, 12 rounds. Whatever it is, bring it on. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Caseda. I see you, man. Ayane contre Castet. Ça sera pour une prochaine fois. It's going to be for another time, bro. This live stream is already... How long? I don't even know how long it is, man. All right. Oh, again, Shiga Kicks. Yeah, see, I saw this, but now I really get to see it. Shiga Kicks blasting off. That's confidence. That's confidence. That's backed up by what he's been doing in the training zone. All these years. Oh. Power move combo with a lot of information right there. Freezes in between. Taps in between. stamina incredible. Like doing this your first round, knowing that you still have 2 other rounds to go. It's just like, well, you you have confidence in your own stamina. He knows he can take it. He knows he can take it, and that boosts his stamina up even more. So yeah, that was a pretty. I'm not gonna say it was like a soulful round, even though I not don't really hear the music that well. But it was it was a packed Shigekicks BC1 round. Let's put it that way. Al Khalil with a no-handed halo grab. So he's not stacking up as much power as Shigekicks in this first round, so we'll have to make up for it in other stuff. But definitely missing highlights at this point, because you got to answer quick. You can't just give that first round to your adversary. You got to answer quick, and you got to make sure you got the answer that's ready. So this is, like, for me personally, this is already 1 point for Shigekicks, even though I really wanted Al Khalil to win when I looked at the bracket, or I thought he would win. Let's put it that way. He is a machine. And both of these B-boys have lost a lot, and what I'm trying to say by that is they went out there, they lost, they got motivated, and now they're in the finals. A little Shigekicks signature right there. So remember, you know what I mean? You're not gonna go and battle, and then all of a sudden you're gonna win your first battle. That's not the way it goes. And if you think that you're that person that will achieve it that way, then you, my friend, are not realistic enough and not listening enough to experts that know this field. You gotta learn to lose, and then that's gonna transform you into the winning champion. Oh, Al Khalil, my brother, what happened there? A little slipperoo. No. Now you see, if you slip up like that, right after a slip up, you could see that very short facial expression. Just admitting that he fucked up. I'm not allowed to swear on the live stream, but whatever. And look at Mr. Shigekicks right here, Mr. Training 7 hours a day. Look at that. I have trained many hours for this moment. Like, he does it with honor, bro. He's like, even though maybe the quality wasn't all that with that last freeze combo with like a handstand walk right there, like, you feel he never gets lost. He or always knows what's next. So that means, it brings it back to the fact that he's prepared, and whatever system he has implemented is in that muscle memory right there. And, if your sets and your rounds are really programmed into that muscle memory, then your mind can focus on other things, such as, observing what the guy is doing. And you see, he's doing that. He's not even thinking about his rounds anymore. Kind of feels like Al Khalil hasn't battled in a while, and he might have had a harder time maintaining himself throughout the years, or throughout the months that have passed with this very special coronavirus. But he's still a beast, and if he's probably still training, definitely. But if he would have maybe battled a little bit more these last few months, then he might have been a little bit more consistent and maybe a little bit more confident of himself. Like, it looks like Shigekicks was like, he knew the challenges that stand before you as an international B-boy or B-girl during these corona times. It's like he understood it. All right, we're not going to be able to battle anymore that long. And then from there, he did what he had to do to make sure that if that battle would come in between this corona pandemic period, that he would be ready for it. He was thinking in advance. He doesn't think about today. He thinks about 6 months ahead, one year ahead, and that's really, really important. So it didn't feel like the real BC1. Why? There's no crowd. There's no, worldwide qualifier and Red Bull ciphers giving more people a chance to stand there. It was a top 8 instead of a top 16. Let's just say it was kind of like a little bit of a pandemic version of the BC1. Props to Red Bull, though, still, really kind of dominating right now, even though there's not much to dominate. But they really pulled it off to keep us entertained and keep a little bit of things moving, which I do appreciate. But of course, if you would have millions of dollars like Red Bull, then yeah, you get me, right? So they did a great job. I liked it. So let's just think about the few things that we could have learned from this BC1. Number one, stamina. Stamina. Do you have stamina? Yes. Good. Then you are one step closer to BC1. Lesson number two, content. Make sure you have enough content or you'll end up like our little brother Pack with really nice rounds, but just a little too short, and it just lacked a little bit of that content. Number three, kind of links everything together, and that's be prepared. You got to be prepared, man. I coach a decent amount of people, and most of them I coach for battles and stuff. And most of the time, being prepared is the biggest issue. Because being prepared takes a lot of, there's a lot of stages involved. You got to create your content. You got to master your content. Then you got to stick it all together. But then once you kind of puzzled everything out and you figured out what you want to do, then you have to routine it. You have to train it again and again and again and again and again. You got to go, from practice to practice. And even now it's harder than ever because, we there's no battle to look forward to. If I got this BC1 cipher in 3 months coming up, boom, you get working. But now there is no cipher coming up. The only thing that there is masks over your head and events being canceled, and that demotivates a lot of people right now. But you gotta be fucking smart, man. You gotta be smart in this harsh environment. Smash the like button if you agree, man. You got to look past the corona. You got to if lockdowns will be another 6 months or a year, you got to know that after that year, battles will come back. So use that year. Don't wait that whole year round. And then once they announce the battle, then you start to practice. Then you're being an idiot. All right. So anyways, I enjoyed this. I'm still as I just said, I'm still figuring out how to do these live streams. This is the first real live stream that we managed to pull off right here. I hope you're feeling it. We're gonna bring in some more stuff. We're gonna make this so awesome for you guys. And I had a few ideas, like stuff like, getting guests on, and I could easily get some crazy b-boys on, online to guest up, and we could do like Q&A with like a lot of crazy people, and I could, ask them some really cool questions, talk and all that. But also I was thinking like, doing challenges. Like, screw it. Let's make an announcement and let's just go who got the most halos. And then whoever qualifies and got more than 30 halos, just sign up. We just do a live stream right here. We just do like a Zoom session with all these Halo people. And then I'll just host it, man. Ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? We're going to have an awesome time. So, if you have any ideas, any, inspiration on how to expand on these live streams and all that, smash it somewhere in the comments. Preferably not the live chat that's right now. Do it in the comments down below, and then I can read it afterwards. And then the future will show itself. Okay? So, don't forget, on my YouTube channel, you can find tons of tutorials. You can find tons of random b-boy content. I try to be funny, but it's hard. And then, at the end of the day, my good friends, it's all about that b-boy shit. How can we donate? QZ, you want to donate? That's really dope, man. You can look for my PayPal, which is PayPal/Coach Sambo. You can definitely, but the best thing is, if you want to donate, just buy a masterclass. Go on my website, just buy a masterclass. Like, buy the Airflare masterclass. $15 right now. 15. Yo, by the way, my Airflare masterclass is down to $15 because of Black Friday. So if you don't know what the Air Flare Masterclass is, the
Air Flare Masterclass is an hour, like almost an hour video, and I give you 100 Air Flare exercises. If you like my Air Flare tutorial, or forget the Air Flare tutorial. If you like the way I teach and you're like kind of getting into Air Flare, bro, you need to get the Air Flare Masterclass. I worked like a month on it straight. I got 2 of my finest and really respectful students that demonstrate all these exercises, and you can learn your you can learn your Air Flare from 0 all the way to like one-handed elbow Air Flares in there. The technique. I've got good techniques for this. It's all in there. One-handed Air Flare, variations, elbow hand. It's all in there, guys. So if you want to donate, don't just donate. Just get the master class. Then at least you get something for it. Because I'm very thankful for people donating. But it just makes it easier. It's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation, my friends. Let's see. We get a few more shout-outs right here. Shout out to Ismael. Shout out to Victor Manuel Garcia. Love you, bro. Love y'all. Yeah. All right. So we can do the longest Halo. Maybe let me know. We can do the longest Halo next week. All right. So I just want to give a big shout out to Chicken Cakes. I don't know if you would be watching this, but good job, bro. Good job. You deserve it. And Castettes, yeah, she was really strong too. Really like confident. She looks like a really fun person to talk with. Maybe we can get her here on this live stream one day. That would be awesome. Anyway, one more last time, I just want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, all the people supporting the channel. Stay tuned because this is the first of many. Okay, and once I start to figure out how this software really starts to work, then you know me, I'll take it to the next level shit. So thank you guys for watching. It's been great. It's been awesome. Give me 5 motherfucking push-ups. That's right. Like seriously, like give me 5 motherfucking push-ups right now. Like right now. Like no joke. I know you're watching this. Some of you might even be in bed right now. But I don't care. Give me 5 push-ups. Alright, so shout out to you guys. Thank you. I'm just talking crap right here. Thank you for being part of my first live stream. And at the end of the day, my good friends, when you think about it, it's all about that b-boy shit. Peace!